soup could clear sinuses. Woo! Ugh.
Hi, welcome to Yvonne's Tastes of Asia. Every 2 weeks, I'll be showing you how to make my favorite dishes from 10 different parts of Asia so you can see how easy it is to make one of these delicious, authentic dishes right at home. No need to travel thousands of miles or spend lots of money at a restaurant anymore. And most importantly, you'll learn how to make something super yummy and impress your friends and family.
Welcome to our 6th episode. Today we'll be going to Thailand. Hot, spicy, and sour. Woohoo! My favorite Thai dish next to the infamous papaya salad is most definitely Tom Yum Goong or Tom Yum soup. Tom Yum soup, if you've never had it before, is most likely the most famous and well-known Thai soup in all of the world. It is hot, it is spicy, it's sour, it's savory. It's got all the flavors that really epitomize the deliciousness that Thailand is.
Tom Yum Goong originates from the central region of Thailand. To break down the name of this famous soup, Tom means to boil, while Yum refers to a variety of spicy and sour salads originating in Thailand and Laos. Goong means prawn, so roughly translated, Tom Yum Goong is spicy and sour boiled prawn soup. Traditionally, the soup is made from boiling the heads of river prawns that yield a fatty, aromatic, and bright orange-colored juice. It also has delicious herbs like lemongrass, chilies, galangal, and kaffir lime leaves that really give this soup a kick.
It's very easy to make as long as you have a number of ingredients on hand. We're unfortunately not going to be making it the traditional way because I don't have easy access to prawn heads, but I'm going to show you a shortcut method that will get you closest to that authentic, delicious, hot, sour, and spicy flavor. So we're going to get started right now. So we're going to start with a really nice stock base. So if you have shrimp stock, of course, feel free to use that. We're going to use some chicken stock or chicken bone broth that I made. I actually have a video for that, so if you're interested, please look at the description box down below. And then we also have just a handful of shrimp. I didn't really measure this out. These shrimp are about 16 to 20 count per pound, so I actually have to snip them. And you want to buy shrimp that have the shells on them, and I'll explain in a second why. These are the shells for the shrimp, so we're going to remove them and keep them because the shrimp shells actually have a lot of umami, delicious flavor in them. So we're going to use the shrimp shells to infuse the chicken stock with even more shrimpy goodness. So what is umami? Umami is a fifth taste after sweet, salty, bitter, and sour. It was a term that was coined about a century ago. So when you think about what chocolate tastes like, you'll probably think, oh, it's sweet. But then when you think about what a burger tastes like, you might say, it's burgery, it's meaty, it's salty. Oh, it's actually all of the above. And that is what umami is. The base of the flavor of Tom Yum Goong is really going to rely on nam prik pao. We've got 4 tablespoons of nam prik pao, which is a Thai roasted chili paste. It's super delicious. It's got dried shrimp in it, anchovies, of course, lots of chilies. And for the herbs that are gonna give this soup super delicious aroma and a really amazing flavor, you got 2 stalks of lemongrass, just the bottom, 3 to 4 inches. I've cut off the bottom and also mashed them just a little bit. About 6 pieces of galangal. Galangal is like ginger's cousin, but a lot more aromatic and citrusy. And 7 to 8 Thai chilies that we're gonna pound. Thai chilies are really hot and fiery, so you can customize this by either decreasing or increasing depending on your spice tolerance. If you're not sure how spicy 7 to 8 Thai chilies is, this is gonna be pretty spicy. So if you like spicy food, this is definitely gonna add a big kick and you'll definitely notice it as you're eating it. If you want something that's a bit tamer, I would probably start with 2 to 3 that you've mashed and then go up from there. Just be careful because these little things are small but mighty. And if you're like some people, you can even have 20 to 30 chilies. Then your mouth will be on super fire. And then on top of that, we're gonna use about 12 kaffir lime leaves. Kaffir lime leaves have this incredible fragrance. They're very limey, very sour and citrusy. We're also gonna pound these as well to release the flavors and the scents from these delicious leaves. And then for additional flavor, got out 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Make sure to use a high quality fish sauce brand. This is the brand that I like to use. For additional ingredients for the Yum Goong, on top of the shrimp, we also have a variety of different mushrooms. I just took a big handful of different mushrooms. We've got oyster mushrooms, baby bella mushrooms, as well as enoki mushrooms. If you have straw mushrooms, you can also use those as well. So we're gonna move over to our stove. All the action's gonna happen right here. So we're gonna need a medium-sized saucepan that we're gonna heat up, pour all of the chicken stock into here. And then the first step is to infuse the flavors of the shrimp shells into the stock. So we'll cover this and cook it on medium heat until it's boiling. So once the stock with the shrimp shell starts to boil, we want to lower the heat to simmer. Remove the lid and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. The shrimp shells are pretty porous, so it won't take too much time to extract the maximum amount of flavor out of them. So we just want to reduce the stock by just a little bit. And while we wait for that to happen, we also want to set up a big bowl with a sieve or a colander so that we're going to strain the chicken stock from all of the shrimp shells. This is the most work we'll have to do in making Yum Goong, but this will be worth it. So now we're gonna strain the shrimp shells from the stock. So into our sieve. Oh, ow! Damn spoon. We wanna make sure that we're getting every last drop of this golden liquid out of these shrimp shells. No waste. No waste in this kitchen. So now the stew is really gonna come together. We're gonna put in all the aromatics except for the lime juice and the fish sauce into the pot along with that chicken stock we just strained. So lemongrass, Thai chilies, galangal, kaffir lime leaves, nam prick pow, mushrooms, chicken stock. Mix all this goodness up. Now you put this back on medium heat, let it come to a nice boil. Yum time! Yum Goong! Goong, goong, goong. Now we add in the shrimp. And the fish sauce. So the shrimp is super quick cooking, so we only want to do it for probably about a minute. And then at that point, when you see that the shrimp are nice and pink and plump, then it's ready to eat. And then the very last step, we're gonna turn off the heat, add in fresh lime juice. So you wanna add this right before you serve because lime juice gets bitter if you add it to heat. Time to serve. Oh my God! Try this, it's already ready. That was super quick, wasn't it? I wasn't joking when I said this is gonna be really speedy. The whole kitchen smells super herby right now. Ugh, just love the way the house smells. So now I take a taste. Get some of this shrimp, some of this mushroom in here. Here goes. Mmm! It's so good! The galangal and the kaffir lime and the lemongrass just explodes in your mouth as soon as you take a bite. Shrimp is perfectly cooked. Love these enoki mushrooms in here and that yumminess of the chili paste. Ooh, and this spicy. Ooh, those Thai chilies really added a nice kick here. This soup is truly Thailand in a bowl. Everything delicious about Thailand is in this freaking bowl right here. One thing to note about serving Yum Goong is that traditionally they leave all the aromatics in the bowl even while your diners are eating. So even though the pieces like the lemongrass stalks, the kaffir lime, and the galangal are technically not quite edible, they're very woody, they might be a bit unpleasant to bite into, but it's part of the look. So that wraps up another episode of Yvonne's Taste of Asia, where I show you how to make one of my favorite dishes across 10 different parts of Asia so that you can make something delicious in your own home kitchen that's going to be super authentic, really delicious, and it'll impress your friends and family. If you like hot and spicy and sour, give this video a thumbs up. If you like umami, give this video a thumbs up. If you like delicious food, subscribe. And if you like Thai food as much as I do, make sure to hit the bell icon to get immediate notifications as soon as I upload my next video, including the next episode of Yvonne's Taste of Asia. See you peeps next time. Live yummy!